Thank you for being vegan, guys. I'm very happy to have some vegans here. If you want to come in and talk to me over on my TikTok channel, I have 2 cameras going. I have YouTube over here and I have TikTok over here. So feel free to come on in and talk to me, but you have to be over 18 and you have to know how to read. I know it seems crazy to say that, but it's 2026 and let's just say people aren't reading anymore. It seems like they have a hard time and a lot of teachers are very worried about that. Actually, they're wondering what is going on with society that kids can't read anymore. Not just kids, but teenagers and even people in universities seem to be unable to read and retain anything. All right, thank you for coming in, everyone. Hi, TikTok. Hey, guys, what's new? How's everybody doing? All right, so if you don't know me, I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. I'm here in Italy, and it is it's 8:34 at night, otherwise known in nurse time, 20:34. So it is 8:30 at night here. Let me know where you guys are from. Where is everybody from in the world? Let's become friends in the comments, guys. Be nice to each other. All right, say hi, welcome each other. Look at this one. We already have something that Mark, vegan from Canada. Awesome. Hi, Mark. I'm also from Canada. And he wrote, "We love you, Miss Katie. Be kind, be vegan, and all this fruits and vegetables." That is such a beautiful comment, Mark. I'm going to post that right away. Hold on. Let me just pin that for you. There we go. I pinned it for you. I'm going to pin it for a little while, but if I get more like it, I might pin other people's, okay? So don't get your feelings hurt if your comment isn't pinned for the whole time. You guys over here on my TikTok channel, thank you very much for tapping on the screen. If you think that forced circumcision of baby boys is child abuse, tap on the screen. Now, I know you're all getting triggered already. First of all, some people don't even know what I'm talking about. Second of all, those of you who are circumcised are going to defend it. That's normal. Just like if you get an ugly tattoo, you're not going to tell people you think it's ugly because you know you're stuck with it for life. So babies have a right to keep their foreskin. Boys have a right not to be mutilated. Babies have a right to not be pinned down and have the tip of their penis cut off. Yeah, I know. TikTok and YouTube don't like these words. I don't give a shit. I'm saying it the way it is. Before I became vegan, before I became even vegetarian, before that, when I was 16 years old and in nursing school, I saw a baby boy being circumcised. It is really hard for me to talk about. It was the first time that I saw blatant abuse right in front of my eyes. So I was wearing sorry, let me just paint the picture for you, okay? I'm in a stage, I'm in the hospital, I'm with my little friends, well, 16, I started nursing school kind of young. So I was 16 and wearing my little light blue polyester outfit with a little collar and everything. And the teacher said, "We're gonna go and watch a circumcision." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Whatever." I didn't really know about it. And so they took the baby away from the mother, just gave birth, all cuddly with the baby, the soft music and everything. And then they take the baby away and they put the baby in bright lights. The baby started crying like, "What are you doing to me? I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to where's my mom?" And the baby's like this. They pinned down the baby's arms with Velcro in a plastic container, especially for abusing the babies. This is circumcision. This is why I'm against it. They put Velcro here. They took off the baby's diaper. They put Velcro on the baby's legs. The baby's like this, a newborn, pinned here, pinned by the legs. Absolutely terrifying. Now you see what's happened here on my YouTube? They already picked up my words, right? And I only have 107 people watching because YouTube doesn't want me to tell the truth. That's it. It's strange though, because TikTok, you guys have 895. So I just find this interesting. Okay, let's just keep an eye on that. Guys on YouTube, if you actually care about animals and people and you think it's wrong to abuse them, put some comments in and say, "Miss Katie, you're right." Or say, "Don't hurt the innocent," whatever, put some comments in. All right, we have 154 people here on YouTube. I'm gonna see what happens as I keep using normal words. So what happened is that they circumcised this boy. He was screaming his head off. He was so red. He actually was completely silent for a while because he was in so much pain, this little 8-day-old baby, or I don't know how old this baby was. No, I don't think this was a particularly Jewish baby because they were still in the hospital. The baby was like, I think a day or two old. And they did this procedure. So essentially what they do, in case you don't know, is the baby has a foreskin. So they force the foreskin down, put a ring around it, and with a knife, they just fucking cut it, okay? Picture this is a little baby's private part. They just slice around it. Now, do you know how fucking painful that is? Do you know how fucked up that is? Never mind, even if it was done under general anesthetic, even if the baby didn't feel anything, it is wrong to pin down a child and remove part of their anatomy that belongs to them. Do you guys get it? Do you see how messed up it is? Do you see how this is related to animal rights? Do you see how I became vegan? Because I saw this torture being done to humans. That was the first time I saw it. Absolutely despicable. And I stood there watching this happen, and I knew every part of my body was saying, as I was in the hospital setting around this little baby and this doctor doing this procedure, baby screamed so loud that for a while he was holding his breath so long, I thought he was gonna die from just the pain and from the shock. And my teacher's just like, it's okay, it only hurts for a little while. And I'm just like, are you I was just like, I didn't want to get kicked out of nursing school. I didn't know what to say. Everybody else around me was kind of like quiet. And I was just like, I felt like I had to, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you. Probably somebody who is with me on this issue. If you have been circumcised and you know that it was wrong, know that I am on your side. There are men now who are, as adults, suing their parents for having circumcised them because that was their body. Nobody has a right to cut off part of your body just because you're a baby and you can't fight back. It's fucked up. It is completely barbaric what we do to children and to animals. So leave the babies alone. If you're doing it in the name of religion, it's time for you to change religions. So let's get to the religion part now, right? So what right do Jewish people or Muslim people have? Because they're doing it for in the sake of religion, I think, 8 days old, at least the Jewish people. We're gonna, God wants them to pin down babies at 8 days old and cut off the tip of their penis. What? What kind of a God would want humans to do that to the babies whose bodies they helped to create? You understand? Picture this, okay? God's up there in the sky, supposedly. I don't believe in him. Or if he does exist, he's drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, cruel, or dead. But this is the God that you guys believe in, and he is out there, and he is saying to the Jewish people, yeah, this is a good idea. Let's write it in a book. Let's write it in a book. Okay, on the 8th day of your baby's life, let's just pin him down, and let's just fucking cut off the tip of his penis. That's a good idea. That's what your God wants you to do? Time to get a new God. Time to get a new religion. That's right. And this is why I'm telling you guys, everything is related. Human rights, animal rights, it's all related. We don't have a right to hurt anyone, pin them down at all. So let's listen to the song. Change your religion. If your religion tells you to be cruel to humans, to little babies, or to animals, okay? Change your religion. Listen to the song. Christians, Muslims, Jews, what? Time to change your religion like you change your underwear. Change your religion, show God that you really care. Change your religion, wanna try something new. Use your critical thinking skills to question all you eat, drink, buy, think, say, and do. Time to change your religion if it tells you to be cruel. Change your religion if it has a strange or crazy rule. Change your religion, wanna be an atheist every Sunday. What's important no matter what is that you don't listen to what all the mean people say. So change your religion like you change your underwear. Change your religion, show God that you really care. Change your religion, wanna try something new. Use your critical thinking skills to question all you eat, drink, buy, think, say, and do. Sing this song and be vegan from now on. Yeah. So you see, any vegan would never circumcise their baby boy because they see the correlation to that. Can you please stop with the rodeo hats? I don't want rodeo hats on my head. Rodeo hats remind us of the cruel rodeo industry, which abuses cows, which abuses horses, which abuses humans. That's right, because these sick in the head rodeo people, I don't want rodeo hats. TikTok, I want flowers on my hair or beautiful galaxies, okay? Fruit on the desk, dancing fruit, all good. Okay, no, I don't want rodeo. Who's doing this? To the person named your local whatever, okay? Why are you doing that? Ask yourself. You don't like what I'm saying? Are you so threatened by what I'm saying that you have to try to put this rodeo hat on my head? I don't want it. Right? If you want to interact with me, there's a better way to do it. Guys, thank you all for 8,000 likes already. Keep going if you are against child abuse, if you're against animal abuse. And you guys over here on YouTube, let me see what you're writing. Somebody says, no one eats horses. Well, that's bullshit. Of course they do. In Canada, when people get tired of their horses, they put them on planes and they ship them to Japan. That's right. And then they eat them there. Yeah. Would you like to hear the song about it? Let me see if I can find it. A song. Here it is. Here's what happens. This is what happens. People eat horses. Yes, they do. They put them on airplanes first, terrifying the horses. Horses have no reason ever to be on an airplane, ever. Horses should be out in the wild. These rotten rodeo people, when they get tired of their horses, they ship them on planes to Japan. The horse is standing up, has no idea what's going on, is tied up, waiting for a long time to get on the plane. The plane's going up. Horse is like, what the fuck's going on? What is this loud noise? I am so scared. Then the plane lands after hours and hours and hours going from Canada all the way to Japan. Canada's my country, by the way, and yes, we should call out our own countries when they are cruel. My country of Canada is not a kind country. Canada is filled with all kinds of animal abuse, just like all of your countries. Just like my religion, this is my religion, all right? I'm proud of my religion in many ways. Look, they did a good thing. They voted to protect all beings from exploitation. But why I'm mad at my religion? Thank you for the vegan burger. Yes, I thank you very much for the chef's hat. Guys, more of those. That's nice. All right, so this is my religion. I chose this religion because it's one of the best ones. But here's the problem. You see, even though it says we're supposed to protect all animals from exploitation, look at what it says here. I'm going to read the whole thing, okay? This is me calling out my religion, giving you an example of how you should call out your religions. If your religion is circumcising baby boys, call them out. If you're Jewish right now and you know it's wrong to pin down a baby boy and that God does not really want you to cut perfectly fine babies, right? You got to call out your religion. You guys who are Christians, Catholics, you should be calling out your religion and saying, excuse me, why does the Pope has to be only male? Why can't we have a female Pope one day? Cut it out with the rodeo hats, TikTok. Stop it. Let's keep reading. Unitarian Universalists, are we the best religion or are we massive hypocrites? Now remember, guys, we have a responsibility to call out our own religions. All right, somebody says here, doesn't matter. How is it okay if it's tradition? Who wrote this? Carpathia? Thank you, John, for the another heart. Awesome, John. I hear you. But you, to the person named Carpathia or whatever, you wrote it's tradition. Okay, tradition doesn't mean something's okay. Traditions can be bad and we can change them. It was tradition to not let women vote. Were you okay with that? It was tradition to enslave women. That's wrong. You change it, especially if it's in your own religion. So in 2024, we voted and promised. We, Unitarian Universalists, voted and promised. Now I want as many people as possible to know about this religion because I want you, vegans, to join this religion because we have voting power when we join this religion. You join, you get on the board, and you can make all kinds of decisions, and you can make sure that this bullshit doesn't happen here. All right, so we voted to protect all beings from exploitation. So why are stolen meat, cow milk and eggs, and cheese still on our tables during coffee hour? Ah, the frogs! Thank you. No rodeo hat. I like the frogs though, guys. Keep it up. Keep all the cute decorations up. Little chicken on my shoulder is nice too. All right. Thank you, Stickman. I saw that. Appreciate you guys. All right, hold on. I got a super chat here. Hold on. It's $5 super chat by somebody named Drip Man. Drip Man. Guys, should I read it? I'm gonna psych myself, you know? Somebody whose account name over here on YouTube is named Drip Man. I don't know if this is gonna be a good comment. Let's read it. Have you ever heard of something called the Abrahamic Covenant? What about it? What about it? I don't believe in the Bible. I think the Bible is peer pressure from dead people. What are you trying to say? What's your point? What is your point? Okay, make your point. Write another super chat and make your point better than that. Let's go to the next person here. We got somebody named Willow who wants to come in. All right, Willow, you have to be over 18 and you have to know how to read. Let's make sure my volume's up here. Oh, she left. Willow left. Willow, you were at the top of the list. Let's go to the next person. Brandon wants to come in. Let's see what Brandon's up to. Hopefully Brandon's kind. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Brandon. Do you know how to read?
Yeah.
You don't sound too sure yourself. Do you want me to move on to the next guest?
No, that's all right.
All right, I'll let you go. Thanks, though, for trying. All right, guys, when you come in, you are a teaching assistant. You are practicing to teach. You do not get to be schmernerd. Do you know what schmernerd means? Schmernerd is a word we invented as kids. Schmernerd is when you have no enthusiasm, kind of no affect, like you're in between emotions. You're not really sure, you know? You're looking at the teacher like with a blank stare, like, you know, like you're in between emotions. Okay, you got to have some sort of enthusiasm when you come in here. That's the rule, okay? Teachers don't get to be schmernerd. They have to be enthusiastic. You have to use some hand gestures. You got to do some vocal variety. Sometimes I need to do that, more of that. I'll work on it. Okay, Drip Master writes, God told Abraham to circumcise his household. He told them to circumcise his house. So not only the babies, but also the house. How do you circumcise a house? Drip Man. Come on, dude. You actually think that God wants people to cut the tips of their babies, the penises? You think that God wants that? Why would you ever follow a religion like that? Why don't you just learn the truth? Okay, there's no sky daddy. The Bible, all of these books, these religious books, were written as peer pressure from dead people. That's the truth, dude. All right, you got to face it. Let's get to the next person here. But first, I'm going to say thank you to everybody who just subscribed to my channel. All right, just in the last few seconds, 28 new followers. Amazing, guys. Let me say thank you to you guys by reading your names out loud. Let's have a look who we have here. W followed. Thank you. Somebody asked me something. Somebody says, I look pale. Well, that's because I'm trying to not get too much sun here in Italy. I was in the water today, in the ocean, and I was making sure to get my hat on because it's not good for you to get too much sun. Okay, it's not good. A little bit of sun's okay, but not too much. Thank you for subscribing. Somebody said, I don't believe in God, but you are very rude to Christians. I'm rude to them. Maybe you might think that. I don't think so. I think the animals would think that I'm pretty kind. And I think the baby boys who are 8 days old and being circumcised would be happy that I'm speaking the truth regardless of what religion it is. $10 super chat over here. Let me read this. Dripman's back. Dripman's now going full out yellow to make sure that he can really tell me what he feels. I wonder if he's decided to be kind to baby boys now. Sorry, guys. Let me read these. Thank you very much, guys. I see you guys. I see the little rainbows there, guys. Thank you for the little decorations, everybody's sky. Don't want the rodeo hats though, guys. And what else do we have? People are coming out as gay. We don't care. We don't want to know if you're gay. We don't want to know if you're straight. We don't want to know if you're a lesbian. We don't want to know if you're bisexual. We don't want to know if you're pansexual. We don't want to know if you're two-spirit. We just don't care. Okay, it's not about you. I know it's so hard for you to understand that. But this live stream is about the innocent. It's about true victims, babies and animals. Thank you for subscribing to me. Thank you very much. Thank you for sending the divine fingers. Appreciate that. Thank you to Michael, who just subscribed. Thank you to Jonathan, who just subscribed. Thank you to Melissa, who just followed me also. Let's see what else you have. Thank you for, guys, if you repost the live, there's a little yellow button. You can repost the live. And I'm going to see that also on the screen. All right, Big Black Cock followed. I have somebody who named Big Black Cocks who just followed. Okay, we got somebody who just reposted named John is Tough. Thanks, John. Alex Amir just shared the live. Good job, Alex. All right, way to go, dude. All right, so let me get to the super chat and I'll let you guys in, okay? Whoever is going to be next in is the person who puts the most decorations on. I don't want you guys with the rodeo hats though to count though, okay? If you're one of the people who put the rodeo hats on, do not request to come up. I don't want to talk to you. Okay, you don't seem to have basic manners. I asked for no, I'm not going to talk to you. Not going to talk to you. Don't even bother. Okay, Dripman writes. Dripman, thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you for supporting my good work here, trying to protect the planet and the animal that we share it with. All right, Dripman writes, the people in his household. Okay, Dripman. Okay, a sentence has to have a verb in it. All All right, here's the sentence that you wrote. First of all, there's no capital letter. And then you wrote this, the people in is household. Guys, what is he trying to say here on YouTube? TikTok, what does this sentence mean? Listen, the people in is household. Seems to have a verb there, is, but then, wait, are you trying to say in his household? Okay, maybe that's what you're trying to say. Okay, but what about the people in his household? But you have to write something. You can't just write the people in his household. You know, it doesn't make sense. Okay, anyway, you wrote, yes, I do, and he was reestablishing, what's reestablishing? Reestablishing, that's not a word. I don't think so anyway. Hey, thank you very much for the decoration. That's very kind. Let me just get to you in a sec, okay? A relationship with people. So wait, you're trying to tell us here that you think that God wants to circumcise 8-day-old baby boys to, whatever this word means, reestablishing a relationship with people? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Look, I've asked you to fix this, okay? You keep putting these super chats in, but you keep writing things that makes no sense, okay? I'll keep reading. Maybe your last sentence makes sense. You wrote, also, don't call me Drip Master. Why not? What's your name? I'm Drip Man. I'm Drip Man, damn it. Sorry, Drip Man. Jeez. Also, I just ate tofu. Well, that part's good. You ate tofu. Well, thanks. Okay, so not all is lost. That's wonderful. Good job. Thank you, Drip Man. Thank you for eating tofu. Okay, he's not all bad. He said, you know, he's okay with cutting baby boys. He's all right with that. He believes that there's a sky daddy, but he also ate tofu. So, you know, good luck. Good job. All right, guys, let's tap on the screen for him. All right, hey, thanks a lot, guys. If you like the comment that you just read, put a thumbs up on there because I like the tofu part. All right, let's go over here. Oh, we got Brandon wants to come in and talk to me. So Brandon has 5 followers. 5 whole followers, and Brandon wants to come in and talk to me. What are the odds that this is a fake account who just wants to come in here and be mean? Pretty cute picture, though. It has like a monster with just one eye. I'm curious now. I wonder why he has a monster with one eye. What are the odds that this is a girl? Like almost 0, right? If this is a girl, I'm going down to do push-ups. Hi.
Why would you think I'm a girl?
I never said that. I literally said the opposite. I said, what are the odds that you're a girl?
No, that's not what... Okay.
Yeah, I said, what are the odds that you're a girl? Of course we know you're a boy. I could tell. I've been around. All right, what brings you here today?
Well, I disagree with what you say.
Okay, but first you're going to read a card, and then then you're going to talk, okay? So question 18. This is Circle of Life questions. These are questions that people have asked me. You're going to read the card, and you're going to tell people to tap on the screen. What number are you starting at? Do you see that? I see 21.1 thousand. What do you see?
21.2.
All right, so you already got 100 just by being halfway polite. Not very enthusiastic, I must say. But anyway, here you go. Here, read your card. Question 18.
Okay, whatever you say, bitch.
Oh, okay, sorry. But my name's Miss Katie, all right? So try that again. Let's get somebody else in. Dude, you just lost your opportunity to talk to the famous That Vegan Teacher by calling me a bitch. What'd you do that for? You blew it. Now you're going to feel bad. You're going to be in bed crying like, I missed my opportunity. Man, you might have had something really ingenious to say. And I'll never hear it. Let's go to somebody else here. Whoever's next, don't screw it up, all right? I flush people, you know?
Hey, guys.
Hi, Kat.
Hi.
Hi. Who are you talking to? Who are the guys?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, I thought you said, hey, guys. All right.
I ran out of chicken nuggets.
Okay, you're talking to me. You ate vegan nuggets. Thank you so much for coming to tell us that. Guys, tap on the screen 100 times for vegan nuggets. Over on YouTube, what do we have? Let me see. $2 by Drip Man. Did I say it right? Drip Man, okay. So, Drip Man says, I love cows, bro. Who's bro? I love cows, bro. Guys, who's bro? This person says, I love cows, bro. Who's bro? Does this guy think I'm his brother? What? Okay, wait. Let's try this again. I love cows, bro. And then it says, what is that? TS? SIHI? What the heck is this? It's not even a word. What's TS stand for, guys? Is it TS or an FS? Guys, what does that mean? Okay, you guys have to help me out. All right, I'm old. I'm 61. I don't know what these abbreviations mean. Okay, LOL I know means laugh out loud, but what does this TS mean? Or what does this mean? SHI. What does SHI mean? Shy? He's shy and he doesn't know how to spell the word shy? It's SHY. Okay, I don't know what you're saying. Okay, here's his actual sentence. I love cows, bro. She or shy. Taste good. Okay. Oh, so shy tastes good. I don't know what shy is, guys. What's SHI? That tastes good? Oh, maybe trying to say vegan sushi? Ah, okay. Good job, Drip Man. You are trying to tell us that you like vegan sushi. That's awesome. Thank you so much for coming in here and being nice twice in a row. First you like tofu and now you like vegan sushi. That's so good. All right, guys, I'm going to read this one. Okay, question 18. But if we don't eat pigs, cows, and chickens, won't they overpopulate the planet? Oh my God, the chickens are going to overpopulate the planet and the cows. That's right. And the pigs. We all have to be very worried. No, we don't. No, because farm animals are bred by humans to meet demand. Now, people don't even know what the word breed means or bred. Because I've asked before, and they're like, what does that mean? Bread? Isn't that something you eat? Yes, but it's written a different way, okay? To breed animals is to tie them up and force them to be pregnant, okay? Like, where's my dairy industry card? Oh, I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. So in the dairy industry, they lift up the mama cow's tail and they put their arm all the way inside of her with some sperm at the end, and they force her to be pregnant. Where is my dairy industry card? Hold on, maybe it's on the other side of the desk. One sec, guys. Amuse yourselves. Tap on the screen, TikTok. I'll be right back. You guys on YouTube, write down the vegan foods you ate today, okay? Write eat tofu, put the verb in front of it, and write eat lentils and so on. I'll be right back. I gotta find that card. I thought it was here. Okay, that was pretty close. All right, I got it. I got the card, all right? So to breed animals into existence, all right, here's what happens. The dairy industry, for example, they rape the mother cows. Okay, that's called, they breed them. But it's really rape, it's sexual assault. They kidnap their babies, they murder the boys. Why do they kidnap the babies? Why do they kidnap the boys and the girls? They kidnap the boys because they want to kill them because they want to go and steal the milk. And the boys will never be able to produce what? Milk, right? So because the baby boys will never grow up to be able to produce milk, they're thinking like, you guys are useless. All you boys, you get ripped away from your mothers. It's super sad. The dairy industry rapes mother cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk. Why are they stealing the milk? Because you people are drinking it. Okay, repeats the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. So what should you do? Well, you know me. I don't believe in criticizing unless I have a call to action afterwards. Okay, I don't believe in ever saying any criticism unless I have a solution to that problem. And here's the solution. Be vegan. Drink soy milk instead. Okay? Drink soy milk or oat milk. Totally fine. Drink a milk that comes from plants. Okay, because we all know that kidnapping babies is wrong. And circumcision baby boys is wrong too. Once again, if you're in a religion that's asking you to do cruel things, leave that religion. Oh, I saw a super chat go by. I saw one. Hold on, I'm trying to find. Here's the baby cow, guys. While you guys look at this poor little baby cow who's about to be murdered, taken away from his family, so that humans can steal the milk. Yeah, I'm going to try and find a super chat which went flying. Hold on. Guys on YouTube, oh, here it is. Okay, Will of Pickering gave $1.99 in UK money, so that's a pound. So if I say a pound, I know you guys don't know what that is. A pound is a kind of money they have in the UK, and that stands for the United Kingdom, which is like England and all of these places, okay? And the person writes, hello, how is soy milk made? Soy milk is made by taking soybeans and squishing them, and then you get soy milk. That's the short version, but really that's pretty much it, all right? It's good for you, it's healthy, it has protein in it. I had a cup of soy milk for breakfast, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't really like it when I first tasted it because I used to love the taste of cow's milk. But then I didn't want to be part of this cycle of violence. So I thought to myself, I'm gonna just get used to it, and I did. It took me a long time to get used to soy milk, but I did. And now I love it, and now I'm used to it in my coffee, and everything's great. Okay, you can do hard things. You can do things. You can get used to good things that are good for you. Okay, are you guys getting used to dancing? Are you doing more dancing? Who's doing dancing? You guys want to dance? I'm super hot right now here in Italy. I'm just boiling. But I think we should do a little dance, okay? Which song should we dance to? How about It Feels Great to Be Vegan? You want to dance to that one? Come on, guys, let's dance. You guys, no, don't get to sit down. Okay, everybody up. Now it's gym class. Gym class time. I know you guys are like, where the hell am I? What is this girl doing? But first of all, I'm a woman. I'm not a girl. And second of all, I'm not your bro. And second of all, third of all, we're dancing. Guys, if you don't feel like it, if you really don't feel like it, okay, find a desk and just do this, okay? Do some push-ups against a desk. Okay, it feels good to push something just like, or just do like a plank like that. By the way, this is something you can do throughout the day. Let's say when you're looking at your Facebook or whatever it is on your computer, on your phone rather. You just stop. And you just stop and just go like that and just hold yourself still, okay? Another tip for you guys. Yeah, we're about to dance. Oh, wait, you want me to do the thing where I make sure there's 10 of you? Okay, hold on. You guys want to say your names? All right, only if there's 10 of you. We're going to only dance if there's 10 of you. 10 of you here on YouTube and 10 on TikTok. All right, you write your names down. Okay. So if you want to dance, write your name down and I'll read it out loud. Trey, Eve, Zoe, Kadhia, Parrot, Lacey, Phoebe, Luke. Luke just joined. Luke, you didn't say if you want to dance or not. Write your name. Cameron wants to dance. Cameron, Ethan, Olivia, Jason. All right, guys, I'm happy you're going to dance with me because, you know, I feel weird. I just don't want you to just stare at me. Oh, I got a super chat. Hold on, it's going flying. It's so fast. This is by somebody named Will Pickering, who gave a 79-cent super chat. Thanks, bud. Thank you very much for that. Okay, there's people on YouTube who want to dance. Maisie. Hi, Maisie. Leah's here, and Bella, and Frankie, and Willow, and Diddy in the house, gonna dance with us. Alia, Diover, I don't know, I don't think I'm saying your names right. Okay, Natasha, good job. Is almond milk made with cows? No, almond milk is from a plant. Almonds are a nut. Okay. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat here from somebody named Kajang Ki. Thank you very much. And you're telling us that you had a poop. Well, thanks for that information. Thank you so much for telling us. That's really, we love to hear that, you know, because if you're having poops, it means that things are moving. Okay. And if you're having trouble with your bowels, you know, if things are not moving, you got to eat more plants and drink more water. All right. Do we have anybody else who wants to dance? Let me see. Christiana and Tatiana. That's so cool. Okay, guys, we have 10 people here. I got another super chat here from somebody named Smokey. Guys, don't worry. We are going to dance. In the meantime, let's tap on the screen, guys. Look, this is kind of bad. 29.6. You guys forgot, didn't you? That's okay. All right, listen, I'll give you something to tap on, okay? Tap on this little cow. Tap on the little cow. Let's get this number up, guys. You can do better than this. We're trying to save the animals. Poor little cow. Tap on the cow if you feel bad because you ate cows in the past. Tap on the cow if you think this little cow's cute and you would never want to hurt the cow, okay? Tap on the cow 100 times. In the meantime, I'll be right back, okay, guys? You want me to get you started? Fine, okay, hold on. There we go. I'm tapping, okay? See the screen shaking? See that? All right, I got you started. All right, you guys continue because I gotta go over here on YouTube. Okay, so somebody wrote, she's ignorant and banning words. Who? Who did that? Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Call Me Chris? Yeah, I think she did ban the word vegan. I think you're right. Anyway, let's keep reading. She's ignorant and banning words that are actually true. Like what? and she hasn't studied the human nutrition. Nutrition. Guys, what does nutrition mean? This person just donated $5 and says that whoever it is hasn't studied nutrition or the diet. What diet? Veganism isn't a diet. Veganism, this is veganism. Veganism isn't a diet. I don't know what you're talking about, Smokey, but look, veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement. Okay, it's about not stealing from animals. We're just not stealing from them. Okay, not their eggs. We don't steal their milk. We don't steal their body parts. We don't steal their family. We don't steal their fur. Okay, we don't steal their lives. You know what I'm saying? Okay? What else are you writing here, though? I don't know what you're saying. And talking about corporate farms. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about ending the exploitation of animals. Guys, you ready to dance? Okay, listen, Smokey, I want you to dance, okay? I'm watching you. You can do it. I want to see all your moves, Smokey. You can do it. Hold on, guys. I got my underwear stuck in my bum here. Hold on. I'm sitting on this chair here. It's like this plastic vinyl thing that I found in the garbage. I found almost everything in the garbage. I have so much stuff because, I hate seeing things going into landfills. Anyway, we're going to dance, okay, guys? You ready? Who's ready? Are you ready to dance? I'm going to take this off now for the dance, okay? All right, but listen, this is the point though, right? Forced circumcision of baby boys is child abuse and should be illegal. If you agree with me, tap on the screen. If you think that it's wrong to pin down babies and cut the tip of their penis off, talking human babies now, then tap on the screen, all right? Let everybody know if you've been through this, you want to communicate with me, I'm here. I'm an ally, okay? I'm here to help you guys, all right? I'm helping not just the animals, but also humans. You want to sue? You want to sue your parents for having done this to you? Tell your parents. That was terrible. All right. Let's keep going here and let's do some dancing. All right. So the song is called, wow, should we dance to the one Fiber? Do you guys know what fiber is? Let's dance to fiber. All right. Fiber is a new protein. Okay. So just so you know, a little bit intro. Okay. This song is about fiber, and fiber is in all the plants and it's not in meat. All right. Somebody write it in the comments, okay? Right, fiber is in plants. And fiber is good for you because it makes all your poop go down better, okay? You need fiber for your gut microbiome, and it's gonna make the poop go down. And when you poop, it should be that long, okay? That long, really long. Your poop should be long. It should be all in one giant piece, and you should just go, and it should come out really quickly. You shouldn't have to push hard. If you're pushing hard to poop, you know what that means. You're not eating enough fiber. You're not eating enough healthy fruits, vegetables, and vegan foods, okay? All right, let's listen to the fiber song. Let's dance. Fiber.
Fiber. What? Fiber is a new protein.
What's she saying?
Fiber. Fiber. Are you getting enough?
I don't know.
Fiber.
Why does she keep saying the same word?
Do you know where to find it?
No. First, it's in your vegan food.
What?
And later, it's in your shit.
In my shit. Fiber is the new protein.
Fiber.
Fiber is the new protein. Fiber. Fiber is what you need. Fiber. No, it is not in meat.
Science.
Fiber is in plants.
Oh no, am I getting enough?
Probably not. And here's why it's so important. Fiber acts like a broom in your intestines, sweeping food from your mouth all the way to your shithole, helping nutrients move along, feeding the good bacteria in your gut, and helping keep your digestive system healthy.
What's it found in?
It's found in foods like beans, lentils, peas, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. Although some plants contain much more fiber than others. Oh, but I'm lazy. I hate cooking. Just tell me straight out. What should I eat? For breakfast, make some oatmeal. And some chia seeds, some ground up flax seeds, a pear, a banana, some blueberries. At lunch, just have some lentils or beans.
Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber, no, it is not in meat.
Science.
Soluble fiber can help lower LDL, which is the bad cholesterol. Yes.
LDL, bad cholesterol, got it.
Fuck, I can't remember all this. So, high fiber intake is associated with a lower risk of
I don't know.
heart attack, strokes, all cardiovascular disease. So, what should you do? Eat more beans and broccoli?
Exactly.
Excuse me, I have a question. Before you said that fiber's the new protein, but fiber is actually not protein. So what the fuck do you mean? Well, that's a joke. You know, like when in fashion, people say like orange is the new black, that type of thing. You get it? What? Okay, well, never mind. Anyway, the point is that people are always worried about protein, but that's not what they should be worried about. It's fiber. 90% of us are not getting enough of it. That's why we say fiber is the new protein.
Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber. No, it is not in meats. Wrap it up. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so they're made to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start. So don't take too long and be vegan from now on. Fiber is the new protein.
Fiber.
Fiber is the new protein.
Fiber.
Fiber. Fiber is what you need. Fiber. Fiber.
Science.
Fermentable fiber is the best. Examples are onions and garlic.
Okay, so basically, I should just be vegan?
Yes, you never need meat, cheese, or eggs ever again.
Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber. No, it is not in meat. Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber is in veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Fiber. No, it is not in meat.
You know what? I think I'm gonna be vegan.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it's best for the planet,
Yeah.
best for our health, it's great for the animals.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer. I know, right? Let's go. Let's go be vegan.
All right.
Let's do it. Hey, by any chance, do you have peas? Actually, yeah. How many? 67. Awesome. All right, fiber. It's the new protein. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for dancing with me or getting some exercise. I hope you feel better. It's better than just sitting around. You know, anytime you have an opportunity to get up and do some exercise, that's what you should do. And if there's ever any music, you should always dance. Always do it. You know, one day you're going to be in a wheelchair and you're going to think, damn, I could have danced more. You know, it's such a great exercise. You see, you put your whole body into it. You do whatever you want. You can stretch. You can do jumping jacks. You can just move. You know, if some part of you hurts, just don't move that part. Move everything else. All right, let's get the next person in here. Got somebody named Zeke who wants to come in and say hello.
Hello.
Hi, Zeke. You ready to read a card and be a teaching assistant?
Yes, I love being vegan.
Great. All right, we have some cards here. Let me see. We read 18, didn't we? Oh, no. Did we read this one? Okay, no, I don't think we did. All right, let's read this one. Circle of Life questions. Question 18. But if we don't eat pigs, cows, and chickens, won't they overpopulate the planet?
No, they won't.
Can you read the card?
They won't.
Can you
No,
read the...
because farm animals are bred by humans to meet demand. If demand for meat decreases, so will their populations.
Good work. All right. So that's a perfect answer. You read it really well. Put that over here. Do you have anything else you would like to say or ask?
Why don't you live in America?
Well, I do live in America for part of the time.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm Canadian.
Oh.
Can you stop fidgeting, Zeke? Thanks.
No, I can't.
Okay, I'll let you go then because it's a background noise. It's a bit frustrating. Okay. But is there?
All right.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna
I love
continue.
meat.
I was gonna continue. I know you do. Okay. I know you love vegan meat. Why wouldn't you? You know, vegan meat's awesome. Thanks for being vegan. Appreciate that. Vegan meat comes in like sausages. Vegan meat comes, there's bacon that's vegan. There's a type of bacon that's vegan. There's pepperoni that's vegan. There's all kinds of things. Ham. You can even get vegan turkey. Like you can get all kinds of versions of things that you're used to eating, including a vegan steak. Now, personally, I don't really eat that stuff that much. I eat more whole foods. Like whole foods. Like I eat lentils, So what we always have over here at our house is we have a bunch of like the staples ready. So for example, we'll have a big pot of lentils in our fridge. So how do you cook lentils? You boil water and you put the lentils in. That's it. That's how you boil lentils. Okay, then you put them in the fridge. How do you make, the other thing we have is pasta. How do you make pasta? How do you make noodles? That's right, Missy. You boil water and you put the noodles in, right? That's it. So we have in our fridge lentils and pasta. We also have rice. How do you make rice? How do you guys make rice? Do you know? How do you make rice? Let me see if anybody knows. You boil water, right? Good job. Hey, Donald, I see you're here. Hey, Sammy just joined. Hi, Sammy. Sammy, we're just talking about how to make staples that we put in our fridge, like the foods that we eat often, so that when we're hungry, we just grab them, you know? So it's really important to have a really delicious sauces, which are easy to Google, you know, but we have the staples in our fridge at all times. So we have pasta, we have rice, we have beans. All these things are really, really easy to cook, guys. So when I'm hungry, I go to my freezer and I'll thaw out either some cauliflower or some spinach or some broccoli, or I'll, you know, have some carrots. I'll just blend all this up, make a delicious sauce and pour that over whatever I'm eating. That's the easiest way. Now, how do you make the sauces taste good? Well, it's all in the spices, right? Yeah, I also like to take tofu and I just crumple that. Like you can cut it into cute little tiny cubes, like the size of peas. You can do all kinds of things with tofu. Personally, I just like to take it and I just like crumple it all over my meal, just like that, and mix it all in. That's it. I mean, I eat really simply. And it is so healthy for me. You know, the less you fiddle around with your food, the better. Yeah. I'm so hot, guys. It's really hot here in Italy. Sun's starting to go down. It's 20 after 9 at night. Thanks, everyone, for being here, by the way. Who do you have here? Somebody is Ben of the Week my son? No, he's not. No, but Ben of the Week is vegan now. Isn't that wonderful news, guys? Yeah, he did a video about that. He came to my house. The video he made about me had 20 million views or more, I think, even 21 or something, 22 by now, I don't know. And now he's vegan. So that's the good news. Hi. Hi. I can't hear you, sweetheart. You have to turn on your mic or something. Hi.
My mic.
Okay, I'm going to let you go, okay, because I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do you know how to read? Where are you in the world?
I'm from Vermont.
You're from Vermont in the United States. All right. Did you know that I live part-time in Montreal in Quebec, Canada?
No, I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's not very far from Vermont. All right, here's a card for you to read, okay? Circle of Life questions. Question 19. Go for it. One sec, actually, just a sec. Guys on YouTube, thank you for commenting. Guys, I want you also to tell each other where you're from in the world so you can get to know each other, okay? I want you guys to be friends on YouTube. All right, so maybe, like if you're vegan, you can say, hey, don't give your home address, obviously, but you can say where you're from in the world, you know? Like, here, Random just wrote California. See, that's cool to know. Now, California, don't forget to write the time zone you're in, okay? Because that way people here on YouTube can get to know you and get to know each other. So when you write Denmark, write what time it is where you are. Okay, guys? So like I said, here, it's 9:22 at night in Italy, and it's Thursday. All right, here's your card.
Question 19. But wouldn't animals eat us if they had the chance? In modern society, animals are a threat to survival, so we can easily choose not to harm them. Pigs, chickens, cows, turkeys, fish, and lambs are imprisoned by us. We are the only ones doing the harm, not them.
Right. So we're the only ones harming them. So when the question says, but wouldn't animals eat us if they had the chance? Chickens are not trying to eat us, guys. The cows are not trying to eat us. No. Pigs are not trying to eat us, guys. We are breeding them into existence. We are sexually assaulting them, forcing them to be pregnant, and keeping them as slaves. If you're against slavery, you should be vegan. Anything else you want to say?
I don't think so.
Thanks for coming in.
You're a nigger.
Don't call your friend that. Oh, I guess she doesn't mind. Okay. Yeah, some people don't mind. That's okay. She was laughing. That's okay. Guys, you know what? But be careful with that word, okay? Because, you know, personally, I don't mind either. If somebody calls me the N word, I mean, I think it's of it as a, you know, it's kind of a compliment, really. All right, see, this is my card for that, okay? When you just call, I don't know, you called your friend that, but if you had called me that, I would say, thank you for the compliment, because you're right. So I guess what you were saying to your friend when you called her the N-word is that she's naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant. Is that right? Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you weren't mean to her. Now remember, guys, we should not ever be racist towards anyone. This little girl is vegan, and she's not racist towards any animals or people. So she doesn't eat cats, and she doesn't eat dogs, and she also doesn't eat pigs. Right? She's not speciesist. She's not racist towards any animals. Right? So now you guys know how to be vegan. You just be kind to the animals and to people. All right? All right. Let's put that over there. All right. Let me see if I see any good comments here. See what we've got. Jaden shared the live. Jaden, you get a check mark. Check mark for you, Jaden. Good work. Let's see if we got any more check marks over here on my YouTube channel. What do we have? Somebody says I'm new. Hi, String Bean. Hi, String Bean. I'm Miss Katie. I'm 61, in case you've never met me before, and I've been vegan now. Look, I've been vegan for this long, guys, since June 27th, 2016. What's the date today? Today's June 25th still. So in a few days, I will have been vegan for 10 years, coming up soon. Okay, that means 10 years eating no animals, 10 years eating no eggs, 10 years eating nothing that comes from any animals, and not stealing any eggs from them or milk, not stealing their wool, not stealing their feathers, not stealing their babies, not stealing their wings. I don't eat chicken wings. I don't eat fish, right? That's what it means to be vegan. You just don't hurt the animals. You don't steal from them. Okay, a bunch of people are becoming vegan on the same day as me. If you want to become vegan, hi, Amelia. Thank you for the galaxy, sweetheart. That's really nice of you. Amelia, I don't know if you're vegan yet, but if you're not, I hope you will become vegan on the same day as me, guys. You can get psyched for it. You can be ready for it. All right, a whole bunch of people already told me they're going to be vegan on the same day as me. They're getting ready. They're starting to buy lentils and beans and chickpeas and all that. Okay, you guys can do it. Hold on, guys. I think I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. What? I don't know why I just randomly sneezed there. I don't know what I did. Anyway, guys, happy Vegan Declaration Day to all new vegans here. Happy Vegan Declaration Day. If today is the day you decided to finally stop hurting animals, I'm really proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself too. Make yourself a little card like this. Write your name on there. You see it says Miss Katie and it says the date. Make a card like that. Take a screenshot if you want. Make a nice card like this. You can even do it by hand and put it on your fridge and maybe another one on your computer and let everybody in your family know that you're vegan, because you should be proud of yourself. You're doing the right thing. And when you become vegan, you are saving 100 animals per year at least. Well, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Whoops. Hold on a second. Let me see what we have here. Thank you, Pappy Santa, for following me. Thank you, Eclipse, for following me as well. Thank you, Amelia, for following me. Thank you to the person. Thank you, Garthomas. That's so nice. What did you write here? Let me see. You wrote something. If you weren't so extreme, maybe more people would be vegan. No, it has nothing to do with me. I can't make you into a kind person. If you're going to hurt chickens, no matter whether I'm extreme or not, it's not going to make a difference. You know, veganism isn't extreme. What's extreme is hurting innocent animals. What's extreme is teaching children to love animals and then putting their dead bodies on the table. That's extreme. Yeah. All right. Okay, Jojo shared the live. Jojo, thank you. Somebody asked if I'm Christian. Nope. I am a Unitarian Universalist, but I'm not happy with my religion right now. I'm calling them out. That's right. Because this is my religion, Unitarian Universalist, and this is my sign that I made for them. And it says, Unitarian Universalists. Are we the best religion or are we massive hypocrites? I'm asking my own religion. Because in 2024, we voted and we promised this good thing to protect all beings from exploitation. That's awesome. But then, why is it that there's stolen meat, cow milk, eggs, and cheese still on our tables during coffee hour? What the fuck is that, Unitarian Universalists? We have to change. This is not okay. This is breaking a promise we made to ourselves. We voted for this. So you have no right to put all of these things on the coffee table. No, 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 because we voted. You know, a vote has legitimacy. Otherwise, our religion is a farce. We are no better than the Christians, the Jews, the Muslims, or anyone else. So come on, Unitarian Universalists, all right? Get busy. And if any of you guys are vegan, you should follow this religion because on paper, it's the best one. And you know what? They also have buildings that you can go to and you can store your posters there and you can have meetings there. Yeah. So make sure you join the Unitarian Universalist religion and make sure you remind them, guys, we have to be vegan here. What's it say here? Animals, plants, bacteria. Okay. Animals feel pain, yeah, but plants don't. All right? Animals feel pain, but plants don't because they're not sentient. They don't have a subjective experience of life. That's right. Okay, you guys, you can all be kinder. You know, you don't know what to drink here. Here's a song. If you don't know what to drink, don't drink cow's milk. Drink.
Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher. She will show you how.
That's right. Drink soy milk, oat milk, or any other plant milks. Not
Drink
cow's milk.
soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher. She will show you how.
There you go. Guys, it's so easy to be vegan. It really, really is. And let's listen to this one. Every day's a new day. Guys, every day's a new day for you guys to be
Every
vegan.
day's a new day to learn,
That's right.
to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me.
Let's listen again. Take some deep breaths and think about the animals.
Every day's a new day to learn, to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me.
Guys, you are awesome. You are awesome. I can see you're going there. You're getting all your clicks. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. I'm so proud of you guys. And also, here's another one, okay? Be vegan and not violent. Here's another song. Just listen. Sit with it. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. Animals are here with us, not for us. Be vegan, not violent. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Thank you so much, guys. Somebody wrote here, plants don't feel pain, but animals do. That's right. To the person named H. Hususja. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. But yes, H. Very good. What else does somebody write? Madison says, say hi, Emily. Why do you want me to say hi to you? I don't even know you, Emily, and I don't even know if you're vegan. All right, let's get one last person in here, or maybe two. Let's see. We have Zeke. Did we get Zeke already?
God bless you.
Thank you very much. I did just sneeze. Thanks. How are you today?
Good.
Good. Are you vegan?
No, I want you to believe in God.
You don't even follow God's commandments in the Bible. Do you know the 10 Commandments?
Yeah, and you're
Do you know the 10
very
Commandments?
disrespectful.
Well,
Yeah.
you're literally telling me what you want me to do while you have corpses in you. Do you know the 10 Commandments? Can you name any of them that have to do with the animals or kindness?
Eating meat is normal.
That's not what your God says. You're Christian, and it says in the Bible, in the 10 Commandments, 2 commandments that are important here. Can you turn the TV off in the background?
No, I can't.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna tell you then while you're offline, okay? But thanks for coming in. Thanks for your interest in veganism. But here's the thing: in the Bible, it clearly says, it's the Bible. It's a very cute one. I've had it since like for a really long time. I've got this in school when I was like a little girl, and it says in here, "Thou shalt not kill, and thou shalt not steal." That's what it says in my cute little Bible. Okay, don't kill, don't steal. That means be vegan at every meal. Let's think about it again, guys. If you are paying people to kill animals, you are breaking God's law. You are not a Christian. You're much closer to being the devil than you are to be a Christian if you're paying people to cut the heads off of innocent animals. If you're eating chicken wings, you've paid somebody to cut the wings off of an innocent animal. That's not very Christian of you, is it? If you are eating a chicken or chicken wing or any other part of a chicken, you have also paid somebody to kill the animal. You're also going to hell because of that. Paying someone to kill goes against the Bible. So all you people who think that you're going to heaven, I have another thing coming to you. Let me tell you, I'm going to be in heaven, even though I don't even believe in it. But if it does exist, of course I'm going. Because I'm saving the animals. You fake Christian people, you are not going to heaven. If you are paying people to hurt innocent animals, you are going to the pits of hell. That's right. Even though we all know that hell and heaven don't exist. Okay, guys? Here's the main message, all right? Allah doesn't exist. God doesn't exist. What exists? Our hands. We have more power in our hands to do good in this world than God does. That's right. That's right, everybody. Oh, where's my necklace? I have so many necklaces. Here's one. Here's one. Look. See that? There's no God or Allah, and that's okay. We should strive to be vegan anyway. Let's put that on for a second, okay? Live stream is almost over, guys. Class is almost over. If you haven't yet subscribed on YouTube, don't forget to press the subscribe button. And also, there is a notification bell. Press that because I'm going to be back. I do several live streams a day, and maybe you want to say something to me. If you have a last second super chat you want to put on, you're dying to talk to me, put the super chat on the screen, and I will read it out loud. Okay? Here's the thing. There's no God or Allah.
Today you learned the truth.
It's true.
Not God nor Allah created us, but rather we created them. Today you received a gift more valuable than silver or gold. You accepted the truth, which is a real true gem. It's okay, you don't have to cry just because I tell you there's no God in the sky. You can be brave, it doesn't have to hurt this much. You're in control, so use your human touch. I know it's a shock when you understand that you have the power of God right now in your own hands. So follow the golden rule, use your hands to be kind, not cruel. Put only vegan foods in your shopping cart. Peace begins on your plate. So use your hands as if they were your heart. I know it's a lot to take in, all in just one day. But if you choose to use your hands wisely, everything will be okay. You don't need God or Allah, they never existed anyway. Just use your hands as if they were your heart.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you for striving to be as vegan as possible. Thank you for listening to logic. We believe in science here, not fairy tales. That's That Vegan Teacher School. Thanks for coming to class. Thanks to everybody who helped teach class today. You guys on YouTube, I will see you all tomorrow. Big hugs to you guys. Big hugs to TikTok as well. Thanks for striving to be as vegan as possible. I'll see you guys on YouTube tomorrow, all right?